Hello, my name's Matthew, and I just beat another Nobunaga's Ambition game. Ta-da! Nobunaga's Ambition for the Super Nintendo. So I'm playing through all the games, and I'm to my third one. As you notice, this is not a normal case. This is a case that I got from, I wrote it down, StoneAgeGamer.com. I don't work for them. They're not a sponsor or anything, but it's a nice case. They call it the Bitbox case. And on eBay, these games are selling for a lot of money if they're in the cardboard with the manual, and I didn't want to spend that much. So I did this, and he printed out the labels, and they look perfect. See? It's really nice. And then in the inside, you can see the case. And it says Bitbox at the bottom there. It says Made in the USA. So anyway, it's a nice case. I just didn't feel like spending hundreds of dollars on complete in-box games. Kinda wish I would've, but oh well. Anyway, for this video, I did not want to make a long video like I did last time. That was probably really boring. So this time I'm gonna go really quickly and hit some real fast things, and then we'll go on to the next game. So anyway, real quick, I thought I'd do a history lesson real quick on what Koei Games is. This is the logo right here. Right there. And to do that, we'll just go over a real quick history lesson. Alright, here we go. Alright, so I'm just doing this from memory, but it is July in Japan in 1978. There's a man by the name of Yoichi Arakawa, and he was married to Keiko Arakawa. And Yoichi goes by this name, and I'm not even sure if I want to even try to pronounce it, Ko Shibasawa. Whenever you see that pop up in any of these games, that's the name he goes under. I don't know if that's a pseudonym. I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but anyway, he worked in his family business of dye stuffs. I'm assuming that's fabrics, and it was going under. And he wasn't doing very well, and so he was interested in getting into computers. So his wife, out of the blue, gave him a personal computer. I'm not sure if it was his birthday or if it was just as a gift, but that's a lot of money. Personal computers back then were extremely expensive. So he was really touched by this, and what he did is he would go to work and then come home and then program in the evenings and night. And he started making business programs through a mail order magazine. And I guess they also started selling personal computers. So he was getting into the computer business, and it was doing okay. But for fun, he decided to make a game called Nobunaga no Yabo, which is basically Nobunaga's Ambition. And he released that one in 1983 in a mail order magazine. And the thing sold like hotcakes. It did really well. And won a lot of awards. And that began the company Koei, which is what this logo is. That's my preferred logo. I think that's the old school original logo, and they would change it later on. So anyway, Nobunaga's Ambition is like the 6th longest running video game franchise in history. As the date of this recording, it's gone on for 34 years and 8 months. Just to give you kind of an idea what other games it's that are longer. You've got the Oregon Trail, Space Invaders is older, Pac-Man, Mario, Wolfenstein I should say, and then there's Nobunaga's Ambition. So it's like the 6th longest running franchise in video game history, basically. And then many years later, in the year 2000, Koei decided to buy out Tecmo, which was another video game company at the time. Tecmo Super Bowl comes to mind, for example. Anyway, the merge took over, and now it's known as Koei Tecmo Games. Anyway, this couple, Yoichi and Keiko, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing her name right. Anyway, this couple, as far as I know, I've read somewhere that they're like the 8th richest couple in Japan. And if you look down at their headquarters building, you'll notice in their courtyard in the building, they've got these tile mosaic of actually Nobunaga in the courtyard. So kind of cool. Just some information there. So anyway, that's the history story on Koei. They changed their logo, and whenever you see that logo, that's what it is. But I like Koei Games because they make games unique. I like unique video game companies. So another one that comes to mind is Taito. They have the Densha to Go running series that to go by train, where you control like a Japanese subway train or Shinkansen and so on. So anyway, that's the story with Koei. So yeah. Yeah, that's about it. Another thing to talk about, Nobunaga's Ambition Taishi, Japan. It was supposed to come out in November. Got delayed. Now it's coming out Valentine's Day, which is kind of an odd day to be coming out with. But it's coming out next month. Still no word of if it's coming out to the US, so I'm kind of watching that very closely. And then on other side notes, the New York Jets, why I'm wearing this hat, they hired Adam Gase. Hopefully he'll be a good coach. I was kind of mixed, but I'm actually feeling better on it. Their new uniforms are coming out in April, so hopefully they'll use this logo and not do something stupid. Hopefully it's white and green. And also in the draft is coming up in April, so April's a lot happening there. And then the Emperor of Japan is also abdicating the throne in April too, so kind of like a lot of stuff going on. Other than that, I'm trying to learn Japanese and I'm failing. And I'm also thinking about taking classes this summer, so I might be getting a little busier. But as always, I want to thank Dan and Narita for getting me the Super Nintendo Mini. Daniel, Narita, and Zach. That's been how I've been playing these games. And I guess that's it. I'm going to let the Hot British Girl take over. So take it away.
Thank you, Matthew. Utah looks very cold and bleak there. Would you like to go out for a drink during the next Mormon General Conference? I agree. Green and white. Just like the old 80s and 90s logo of the New York Jets would do. But I'm worried Nike will make some ugly Oregon Ducks looking uniform. Let's hope that's not the case. Hopefully Koei brings over Nobunaga's Ambition Tarishi power-up kit for the PlayStation 4. Anyway, here's a recap of the current Nobunaga's Ambition games we have defeated. Nobunaga's Ambition Countrywide Edition is the second title in the series and the first to be released outside Japan. It was released on September 1986 for the PC-88SR, then quickly ported for various Japanese PCs. A 50-province mode covering all of Japan was added, as well as revisions to graphics and gameplay. Releases for Family Computer, Super Famicom, Mega Drive, PC Engine, Super CD-ROM, PlayStation, mobile phones, Windows, and iOS were made subsequently. The Nintendo Entertainment System, Genesis and Super NES releases were titled Nobunaga's Ambition. The SNES version was released for Virtual Console on April 27, 2009 for the Wii and September 4, 2014 for the Wii U in North America.
So thank you for that. The next game I'm working on is Nobunaga's Ambition 2 for the Nintendo. And again, this is another case from old school game, what was it called? Stone Age Gamer, Bitbox. And if you ever do order from, just have him print it out because they come out really well. I printed it out on my own printer. It came out really crappy. But as you can see, they look really good. The Japanese name for this is Nobunaga's Ambition Tales of the Sengoku warlords. Sengoku period, 16th century. So, and I am struggling on this game right now. It's like completely different from, you know, the old one. So, anyway, that's my video. And yeah, hopefully it'll warm up soon. And yeah, thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll be making another video soon, because if another video pops up, that means I beat another game. So anyway, thanks for watching.